this 1 2 1 2. Test this 1 2 1 2. Test this 1 2 1 2. Test this 1 2 1 2. Let's see what we got here. Test this 1 2 1 2. Test this 1 2 1 2. Test this 1 2 1 2. Alright, I can turn up the mic as long as I sit back. Test this 1 2 1 2. Just does sound better when it's closer, unfortunately. Test this 1 2 1 2. Test this 1 2 1 2. Test. Alright. I'll try not to scream too much here. Alright, so here we are, yet another game of Stellaris, where I somehow am only 2242. We got it paused for the moment. Here's the galaxy. This blue with the purple outline is me. The scythe of the 001 God Machine. Yes, we are playing, hold on, my stream is dropping some frames for some reason. Oh, I know why it's dropping frames. Because I'm downloading a program in the background that I do not have to download right now. Alright, there we go. We should be fine. So, alright. Hold on one sec. Let me turn this back up. Okay. So, I always end up turning on all the DLCs. There's way too many events. There's probably too many AI empires and sub-empires. So many aliens. So, before we hit some of these, because I've unspent trait points, but it's not clear what they're being used for, because I don't... I don't appear to have the races that they're talking about. As you can see, I have 51 fleet, but I have some extra room there. I have 8 of 8 star bases. I really need to expand that. I can have one more leader. I don't have anywhere to put them right now. So, even though I chose the AI machine path, I also wanted to do cybernetics, so 31, so the max there on the Empire population, 58, those are my full AI. The Nahiri are a sort of elvish type civilization that I turned cybernetic. They grow slower, and unlike the machines, which can habitate at any planet, obviously. Habitate. You know, the cybernetic elves are still restricted by their preference, which this is a Gaia world, and the hero Gaia world tends to help everyone because habitability goes up, food goes up. I actually have of my only 6 pops so far, but 4 in Nahiri, who are the cybernetics. I have Thamayan, which is Alpine. This is probably a lot in Nahiri. Well, 6 of 16. They prefer cold planets. I could do another governor. This is my original planet, a tundra world. It's got 55 population, 34 max, and whoops, hold on one sec, folks. Mic issue. 34 robots, 21 cybernetics. I only have 1 more building slot. I'm out of constructs. And then I have beryllium down here. Now, normally I'd have way more than 4. Way more than 4 planets colonized by now. if as we move from population to empire size, the limit in most games, and it's based on a bunch of factors, but it's mostly districts and systems and colonies and pops added together. Once you go over 100 rating or whatever, you start to suffer modifiers. And even though I'm well over 100 at 160, you can see sort of in the middle there where it says that our current empire size, we have the following modifiers. It's +6 to technology cost is not that much, and we're not adopting traditions almost ever because we're machines, so that actually doesn't affect me. What's limiting me is the machine intelligence thing, where for every colony you get an extra 50%, but I have a prerogative going which reduces by 50%, so that's counted, that's blocked out by the at the moment, and extensible software where I forget where that is from, but that's also a negative 25%. So that actually should be at least 40 from the 4 colonies. But seeing that the only thing that's really affects me is a small technology cost increase with the sprawl, I think it's time to settle another planet. Starting from my original planet, because while it can hold 93, at 55, we have plenty to move around, and this, we're finally starting to explore the last place we can. It seems by far, so if you go to the situation log, these are all the quests you are or are not following. Anomalies are ones you may or may not be researching. And it shows victory points even though you know nothing. Now I'm ahead, but in a sort of, fair way of 3 of the other civilizations. But the Synthoan community, who's another AI community, even though I specifically asked not to have another AI culture civilization in this game, they ended up doing anyways, is 20 times what mine is. So I have to assume that somehow that AI min-maxed to such a level already in 42 years that I'll never catch up, or that's just a mistake because I don't have the details anyways. So right, so Frontier Sector is Craxima Prime, and what that means is it's not in my main sector. So I think I can actually put a governor here because I have a leader slot, and that would increase things. Now I'm gonna have to clear a lot of blockers here, but it has a decent planet size and a lot of agriculture, which I need because one of my main my command center building, which upgrades, that goes on each new planet, turns alloys into machine pops. But the other big thing that I'm using is also more allies into machine pops because they grow slow. My population is growing too slow. Machine assembly plant. But the big one is, I have lots of hydroponics. Where is it? Sorry. Okay. But the industrial districts turn food into alloys. So even though only my minority population, the Nahiri need any food and they don't need that much, I have this nice thing set up with the building called, where is it? Didn't I just have it? There it is. Right. So the machine, right. So, but I build industrial districts, that turns food into alloys, and then I turn alloys into population. And I have a bunch of positive positive modifiers in this particular area at the moment. So I have a nice little weird economy where I have the technology to grow food specifically so I can then convert that food into alloys, which are, advanced building materials to build my ships and new star systems and so forth. All right, so here's where we are. We don't have a ton of options. Now, as a map goes, this is actually, well, wait, there's a human cooperative out here too. Okay, here's the Synthoans, here's the Vivicendian Blessed Mandate, and the Obnevian Conspiracy. I have good relations with the humans, but we're not connected, so it's easy to be friendly. I believe both the Obnevians and the Vivicendians don't like me right now, and so I could be fighting a two-front war, and don't have enough star bases necessarily to defend against both. I built star bases up here. But these are these are very powerful Hoster fleets from the Ruby Swarm and elsewhere. They're actually also protecting me from whoever is over here. They're serving as sort of a natural defense because other civilizations won't necessarily want to take them on either. And I didn't inhabit this planet. But look how many possible districts that you can choose from. It has tons of food and tons of industrials, so this could be a huge alloy planet for me. And has a giant planet capacity, lots of districts, and so I think I'm gonna settle it. Let's see, is it 100%? I mean, it's 100% for the max. But it's also 100% for Nahiri, because it's a Gaia world, which is great. Right, so where's the colonization happening from is the question. Does it automatically select from your biggest world? Or maybe I should just build the colony ship. Because I only have 6 pops here, 55 on my whole world. Everything else is small. So, but the Nahiri are growing slower than the Max, and the Max settle easily. But this is one of those planets that does work for cybernetic beings. This is a tropical world with lots of negative modifiers. So while it's very big, very, very big, well, it mostly just affects happiness and habitability, which actually should not affect my my machines. And I've already upgraded it to a starhold. It's, I believe, my only starhold. So maybe I just do 2 colonized planets at once and really try and start building tall. Because as I was saying, because I'm stuck in the middle of the core, the nice part is this is all a natural border because there's nothing here. This is, the big black hole in the middle of the galaxy. I have to go all the way around. So I have, a big side of my border guarded by just empty space. So I was able to make this sort of weirdly amoeba-shaped empire, which is connected but has too many entrance points. And so if we look at our contacts, yeah, so we have closed borders and bad relations with both the Obnevians and the Vivicendians, and the humans we have a research deal with, so we're on good terms with them, and they're also inferior, but they have a lot of planets, so we actually might want to increase our relationship, because, excuse me, because I have 1, 2, sorry, alright, so you can see the lines from the enemy area, from the Vivicendians. They have 1 entrance point, 2 entrance point, 3 entrance point, 4 entrance point. One of them doesn't have a star base. What kind of planet is this? Oh, this is another Gaia world. Interesting. This is another Gaia world, but it has way fewer districts. That's 10 districts before clearing. This is 15 districts before clearing. Let's see. Planet size 19 can hold 90. Let's see. Desert world 51, much fewer districts. Here's the Gaia world, but right, this is a smaller capacity and way fewer districts, and I have FTL inhibitors technology, which is one of the most key in the game, because it means any ships that comes into your system, enemy ships, can only jump back to the system they came from unless there are other effects in place. So until they destroy my fleets and my defenses and the base and take it over themselves, they can't go further on. But like I said, I have 4 entrance points for attack coming from the Viviscendians who don't like me, who might be looking for war. One of them has a inferior species that I'm just sort of monitoring. So this place really does need a starbase. I can't build any more right now. And you sort of have to build starbases at planets that you have, even if it's not the most strategic. So right here, Beryllian would keep them from. So between Dor, Avalum, and Beryllian will hopefully keep them from getting into this part of my empire, which is still the central part. This expansion, they could come to Kazabius and then start bouncing around here. Again, building star bases and or building planets at any of these places would help, but I just can't really afford it right now. Here are my military fleets. I have 3 fleets, only 2 generals. I sent a fleet up here to take out these aliens, but they don't appear to be stopping anything at this point. So at this point, I'm gonna redirect them to the quote unquote front lines. Well, the other problem is there's another front line here, because this is an entrance point directly next to a very strong area by the Obnevians, who also don't like me. So I think what I need to do is team up with the humans and sandwich in the Viviscendians. Even if we don't go out into full-out war, just keep them distracted and hope that they're not teaming up with these guys. And in the meantime, increase my starbase capacity. Now, if I settle another planet, it will build a starbase. Or I have to rewind back. Have I settled this planet? I haven't. So, like, this is a place I don't need a base. And I'm going to lose a lot of money by dismantling this base, but I don't need a base here. Yeah, I don't need a base here, and I need it elsewhere. So I'm just going to lose this base and gain a starbase slot. Okay, so I did that. I have okay alloy productions. I have a bunch coming in from food. For the first time in a while, I have positives all across the board, which is great. Could always use more influence. That's hard to get. I was on an energy shortage for a while because I was too spread out. But I think, need to put another base, potentially here, even though this seems to be in the middle of nowhere, to block both from the alien, the AI, non-civilized, space whale aliens, and actual, like, AI alien empires. Right, okay, so limit's gonna go to Apex. Where is Apex? Where am I sending Apex? Oh, right. So I have 1 fleet down here, which does have an admiral. And I have one fleet here, which also has an admiral, which is going to try and hold off anything that happens on this side from the Vivisendians. I don't really want a third fleet right now. And I don't really have any place to put them. So I'm going to send them to Apex. The Apex fleet, which is in Avalum. Is that their home? Is that their home? Where can I set their home planet? I always forget. Home place. We'll call it to Avalum for now. And for now, we'll set the limit base to Avalum. And we will have them return home. It's a bit of a ways, but I think we're going to make some moves against the Vivisendians here, because we can't explore or expand any more here because I'm blocked off. I can't expand or explore. Sorry, we can't explore or expand here, blocked off, and all these red alien fleets are blocking me from doing even exploration, although I managed to have some science ships to get out by evading, but they'll probably never come home, but it doesn't matter. In the meantime, I can get tons of research. So I'm not going anywhere here. So the only place I can expand, and I always overexpand in these games, but I just really like building new systems and planets and building my empire, is down this way. And there's a decent amount of resources. There's a decent amount of planets. The AI civilization, which, again, the Synthoans are probably really much stronger than me, but I have no intel on them. I'm not really sure at this point. Let's see, because I don't even have, I can't spy on them. Who can I spy on? We might have some sort of deal on them. So I have to assume that the Synthoans go all the way around here, have a huge empire that I'm just not seeing, and I'm trying to get there as quick as possible with my science fleets to get more information. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna try and get as close as possible to those guys. I also have a science vessel here to start looking down this way to see if there's any room. So we're going to survey here. We're going to survey here. And then we're going to survey here. We'll save the projects for later. I'm down to only 2 construction ships. Just to save a tiny bit of energy money. Oh, by the way, you pick these weird opening. You basically choose from a number of origin stories. Only some. There are a bunch of them, and they're very different. But depending on what civilization you take and what traits and so forth you take, depends on whether they're available to you and of course what they're going to do to you. Mine is that I have, whoops, that was not where I wanted to go. Hold on. What's the key to follow? I always fucking forget. Sorry. Go to, there's a way to follow with the key bindings, which I always fucking forget. So I have to open the help database here. It's gonna get a bit bright. I apologize about that. Hotkeys, here we go. Leave this open. Let's see. Follow ship menu. Follow, merge. It will be under general, camera scale, pan camera, reset. Let's see. Right, control F9 is to hide the user interface, which is so great. I don't know why more games don't have that. Just make it easy. Let's see. General. Camera focus, go to selected. Okay, I thought I had selected the there he goes. So he keeps being a problem, whether we research him or not. He settled on my planet for a while and ate all my food, and then he caused some other problems. We have no idea what he's doing. Let's put him at... Can we do it in 9? I can't even hotkey him. I can't hotkey him because he's not one of ours. Whatever, it doesn't matter. It's fine. He's a cool little space dragon, and as long as he's not destroying our civilization, we can live with it. Alright, I'm going to unpause this in a second. A few things we have to look at. So we're building alloys quickly. We've stored a ton of energy, but we don't have a lot of energy production at the moment, which is something we might want to do with the new starbase. But the first thing I want to do before I turn time on here is settle another world and try and start expanding my freaking machines. But before I do that, I want to see if creating another sector here, since this is technically considered a frontier sector, or I'm sorry, at least putting another governor will help with this sector, and then I can settle almost certainly Wenkwort Artem, the Gaia world, which I'm about to settle, almost for sure will, wait, let me just look at something here. Almost for sure will, can I build something just to produce energy? Yeah, but it takes food. Okay. Yeah, this is always an issue. Would be in the new sector, would be my 5th planet. Now let's see. So that negative 50%, or 50% debuff, or whatever you want to call it, on empire size, the machine intelligence itself means more colonies, thematically, I guess, is not great for them, and you know that from the beginning. And so building tall, which means not constantly expanding to new systems, using the systems you have, upgrading your ships, upgrading your bases, upgrading your defenses, upgrading and settling more planets. I have a ton of planets within my system, so I'm just gonna have to get over the fact that I get a permanent debuff, or I should at least say a permanent negative characteristic that's quite substantial, that makes every colony that I settle worth 50% more empire size, which is not something, when I say worth, not something that you actually want. I'm just gonna have to get over that. So we're gonna settle this Gaia world with Nahiri from the home world here, where there are a good amount of them, and the max is the robots will follow on their own. They don't really have to be resettled. It just kind of happens because, you know, they're the dominant species. So let's put... Oh, did I not? Oh, right. Because I was so low on energy, I had to replace shipyards and such. Oh, does that mean I can't build a colony? Oh, that sucks. I can't build a colony ship from there, I suppose. I can't build a colony ship from there, I suppose. I guess I can get less energy and make a shipyard back at home so I can make a colony ship. That was really stupid. I didn't think about that. Of course, I also could upgrade to a Starhold, which will add more slots for 500. And you know what? I'm making a lot of alloys right now, so rather than starting to cancel buildings, because it would also be nice to add another hydroponics bay, or the service umbilicus, which is just basically reduces army upkeep. That's not that important. So I build another hydroponics bay, I build a shipyard, and probably another solar power network. So let's just do that. So the first thing we're going to do is upgrade to Starhold. That's going to take 720 turns, which is 2 years, which is quite a lot. But I don't think, again, if I build a colony ship... Where is it building the colony ship from? I don't have the money now anyways. Oh, does it say where they're coming from? It doesn't say where they're coming from. And so they get, you know, pretty much, they get tons of bonuses for settling on a Gaia world, so this is really for sure what I want. But I want the pops to come from SC1. I already saved it. Let me just see what happens if I pop a colony ship from this end, where it comes from. Of course, I don't have the money. Well, we'll see. We'll let it grow. Detailed analysis of metallic crystals. Blah, 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 blah. Great. I get 2,000 research. Ooh, and I get 200 nanites, which is great because I'm not producing nanites other ways. But when I go to society management, nope. Man, I really have to finish out. I really need to get a little bit more unity going to get through these traditions a bit more. I guess I have a sort of a negative to tradition. Here's species. So I have this thing where unspent trait points, Rixie and Baksharan. They're in our empire, but I don't see their name anywhere. Rixie, no. Where are they? I mean, so apply template or create template should appear to add new traits. But I can click on every single one in my empire. There's lots of minorities who aren't, you know, kind of technically citizens or whatever, and none of them have the template thing. So I'm not really sure where they're expecting me to put the trader points. There's an archaeological thing. Where's this? They're surveying the site. Why can't they excavate the site? It needs to be in my empire. Well, that's not gonna happen. So he's gonna finish surveying, and then he's gonna go here, or she. Yeah, Gnea Pantia. She's gonna go, or they are gonna go here. And I'm gonna try and start exploring this way. And with this science ship, I am going to try and there's really nothing this way. It terminates here. And it also looks like it terminates up here. So what I'm gonna do is, when it's done this, I'm gonna send both of them. This is a bit of an interesting call. I think these are also negative aliens. Nothing really else to send it to. So I'm gonna send them up here. And from there we'll see, maybe I'll send both of my science ships going out this way. My two construction ships, let's see, I got one coming here. What's his? He's just moving there though. So right, so here's some space whales who are just hanging out in my system. Where are the space whales? Here they are. Sorry. Zoom in here. Let's see, there's a button you can push so it doesn't zoom in quite so fast. Oh, you do it with the left mouse button? Okay. Alright, so I go like this. There we go. Alright, so here's a space whale with mama and baby. So we're just not going to mess with them. They're not doing anything. My second ship is continuing to expand, which I wasn't going to do. But now that I'm getting blocked in, I'm thinking I'd rather take a negative. I'd rather take a negative to empire size. Or take the empire over expansion punishment or whatever you want to call it now, and then just deal with it and try and reduce it through other ways. But I have to start grabbing some of this territory because I'm going to get hemmed in by some combination of the human cooperative. It's like the human front from Seinfeld, the Vivicendian Blessed Mandate, and then of course apparently these superpowered AIs who I know nothing about. And the way I was going to roleplay this scenario was, and that's why I did the cybernetics thing, was that I was going to be like the Borg in the sense of like wanting to assimilate everyone, but it's going to be from a rational standpoint. And my species, of course, is okay with cybernetics, so I'm not necessarily trying to turn everyone into a Borg, but I do want to, you know, add this machine, you know, genome or whatever into all species, but I was going to try and do it in a mostly peaceful or at least sneaky way. I decided not to go full out and make it like a, you know, a zealous religious thing. I believe the other AI are considered a little bit more, let's see, what are they? Here they are. They're immortal. They are... Don't know anything. We don't know anything about them. It says Custodian Matrix Ancient Caretakers. They have to build their pops. My pops... well, I guess my pops are built. I still think of them as growing. They can't... they can't not research robot, psionic, cybernetic, or genetic ascension paths. Weirdly, and this is just because there's so many factors when you're building the species, you don't know how it's going to play out. Even though I have a lot of cybernetic life forms and they're doing some interesting things for me, I don't believe that I can. I believe that also I cannot explore that. All right, so my civics are that I started with 10 cyborg pops, and when I do conquer or settle other planets with non-Macs, with non-machines, I can assimilate them as cyborgs. It generates unity and research just by doing so. Non-assimilating organic pops, like if they resist, are purged over time, so I have to kill them because they're not part of my message, but hopefully they'll follow the message and see the glory of the machine future. I have the assimilation casus belli on other empires, which is great because I don't have to be a warlike civilization, but normally in order for it to get casus belli, which means cause of war, which goes back to medieval times, basically, even though there are wars constantly, let's say during the Holy Roman Empire, Byzantine period of sort of like early Christianity in Europe, you could just invade another country, but everyone was beholden to the Pope and then also the emperors, but often it was the Pope. More and more as time went on. And so if the Germanic Holy Roman Empire wanted to invade the Franks or something, or if they wanted to, go on a crusade, blah, blah, you needed some cause of war. Often the Pope would be the one to grant it. Anyways, in this game, one of the things that turned me... There was two things that... I used to be addicted to this game in its bunch of first few years. Or at least I would never get tired of it, but they made the economics more complicated and sort of just aesthetically less pleasing. When you go to your planet, you do see your buildings, and you can look at your population in each of it, but this just got way more. It used to be that buildings and jobs were just one panel. In one screen, so you'd have a much bigger screen of buildings, and you could only have one pop on each building, and they'd be working the buildings and doing the other things. So while this is more realistic in terms of having buildings, but actually dividing it up by job, and so it doesn't really matter which buildings they're using. It just depends what their overall planet production is, and then how much population you have, and then where they're divided up. And they're divided up into all sorts of jobs. And armies, holdings, I'm not a corporation, so I don't know. So the economics got a little bit weirder, and just sort of more complex and indirect for reasons I didn't think it really needed. The other one, though, was realizing that, even though I'm the type of player that doesn't want to really start shit militarily, so to speak, until, past the early game into the mid game, and build up my empire and fleet first. You can't just invade often. What you need to do is make claims on planets that are close to you, and that costs influence, which is really hard to get and to generate, and you need it for other things in your own empire. But as you see, it's all X'd out, and it says we have no need to claim the systems of assimilation targets, meaning we can declare, because of that assimilation trait, we don't even need to spend money, or even, but it also warns, everyone knows when you make a claim on a system, and so both the empire that you're claiming planets on, you're indicating that you want to start a war with them, or that eventually you will and want to take them, but everyone finds out about it, and so in addition to costing money and taking time to make a claim on everything you want to take over, it just takes time, and it gives away the element of surprise. Here, I can literally just immediately start invading because I'm so committed to assimilation with my species that's enough. Gestalt consciousness, right. Repurposed hardware, skill, negative 25%. So that it works as a positive in some areas, and a negative in others. But this has to do with the government. I don't want to reform the government. I just picked something new. What did I pick recently? I already had organic reprocessing, which is the big thing. Food into alloys. Driven assimilator. Right. So I had a civic point recently, and I picked to increase pop growth speed and what they call growth node experience gain. Growth node experience gain, so the way, the machines have their own government and government screen. You have 4 nodes. You can level from 1 to 10. I'm at 3 at all, except for growth node, which I'm at 4. They provide mostly positive, some negative things with their with what they produce from the node. So this helps counselors in Unity. This helps reduce ship upkeep. This reduces star base influence cost, outpost build cost reduction, infiltration speed. So it's not very complicated, but you do have edicts the way that you do in luckily I didn't cancel the nanites because I just got a bunch more nanites. I have so many nanites now. I can do this for 240. Wait, this is per month, right? 1.3. So yes, I can do this for a very, very long time. Like 20 years if I want to, even if I don't get more nanites. I do have. Excuse me. Oh, I'm so sorry. I do have a bunch of rare crystals. I don't have the technology to harvest any of these rare resources yet, but I'm sitting on a bunch. For 2 a month, I can increase weapon damage, but I'm not planning on attacking yet. Sensor range is cool. Maybe I'll do that since I am doing some science stuff now. I'll turn on sensor range, and that will take away... I encountered another, the Amor Alevio system. Now we're calling them Kappa aliens. So I will, for a few months or more, do increase sensor range so I can just see further to make the exploration better. I have 100 exotic gases. For 2 a month, I can increase hit points. And for another 2 months, I increase sublight speed. But instead, I'm going to save it. And I'm not going to keep crystalline sensors on long so I can save some crystals. Because with these edicts, when I am ready to attack, even if I'm not mining them myself, I want enough for at least, a year or 2. I can hit focusing crystals, 25% weapon damage, 25% hit points for exotic gases, and another 15% sublight speed is fantastic. Leader experience gain, 25% more a month would be great. But again, 39 upkeep is way more than I'm making with energy. I'm right on the edge of energy, and I am making 37 unity a month, but that's not a ton. I can't afford, map the stars is for survey, fleet supremacy, helps with starbase. This would increase my starbase capacity, but only while I'm paying for it. But it would take my Unity almost to 0, and I really need to start filling out those traditions in the Unity and so forth. So here's First Contact. Where are these guys from? Kappa aliens. Amor system. Armor Alevio. Is that them? Okay. So did one of my ships go? Oh, no, it's because I increased sensor range, I think. I increased sensor range, so I'm getting sort of passive, partial exploration of more distant planets. So I will know not to go there, which is great. Here's more space whales. Do I have another envoy? Where are my envoys? I have 0 of envoys. I have 1 in the spy network. And the other one's in the galactic community. It seems like the Kappa aliens I could learn about pretty quickly. Where is my espionage screen? Who am I doing espionage on? The Vivicendians? Why do I feel like it's the Vivicendians? I must have... Or am I spying on the super powerful robots, trying to learn more about them? No, I have no espionage there. The human cooperative? The human fund? No. Alright, so where are my espionage? Well, I guess I can go to leaders. They're not considered leaders, right? I do need to get... Oh, right. What I need to get is another governor. We're trying to expand sectors here in a second. Okay. Well, I don't know where my spying is going on right now. And I'm having trouble locating how to get there. There's society management. There's leaders. There's the species. Who am I spying on? These are my species. Planets and sectors. I still have an overall -16 food from the sectors, but I'm somehow making up for it, probably from my star bases. Here are all the worlds I can settle. There's they're all 100% or 0 because my machines can settle on pretty much everything other than barren worlds. Here's fleets. Okay, so this is the thing. So I got from Corvette and Frigate, and Frigates is just sort of like the missile boat version of Corvette, which is meant to attack big ships. The bigger the ships they attack, the better. Destroyers are sort of a mid-level ship, and I did build some of those, but I know from past games that you want to start building your biggest ships along with a bunch of smaller ones, not really the ones in the middle. So I did get cruisers quickly, and they have reduced the cost of cruisers from the past to make it more worthwhile. Now, their default one, you know, they just go for the highest damage, which is not what you want, because while these railguns do... This ship is all railguns of large, medium, small size, 60 damage per day, basically. You know, 60 DPS, we'll call it. The two I built are 53 and 52, but they're a little bit, at least, more diverse in what they are. This one is also mostly railguns. It does have a disruptor for shield and armor penetration, which I'm hoping to upgrade the disruptor technology soon. But it still mostly has railguns, which has problems with armor. Now, what doesn't have problems with armor, and likes armor damage and hull damage, is X-ray laser, and I could put it here. The cost is well, would it add to the upkeep? No, it wouldn't. It doesn't add to the upkeep. It does cost 0.5 of my rare crystals just to build one of these, but it does not require it in its upkeep. And so this took it up actually a little bit to 54 because my lasers are a little bit higher technology. And it has a similar accuracy in damage and so forth. It's an energy weapon as opposed to the railgun, which is kinetic weapon. And so now I have the disruptor, which just goes through shields and armor and just goes straight for the hull. And one laser, which goes for the armor and the hull, but doesn't do great against shields. But I still have two medium-sized and one super large railgun, which, you know, they call it a kinetic weapon, so you'd think it would go through the shields, but I guess the shields, like in Dune, are actually meant to stop large physical projectiles. Wait. I'm sorry. Are meant to stop energy, which is why shield damage goes down on lasers, but it's not meant to stop railguns, which I guess go through it, or it says plus. Yeah, I don't know. Railguns shouldn't have a negative. I mean, it should ignore shields and just go for the hull or armor, just sort of thematically. It doesn't really matter. So anyways, so that's one of my ships, the cruisers. The other one's called the Redeemer, and it's a torpedo missile ship. And so I have a railgun and laser in front and a railgun and laser in back just to do standard damage at around 40 to 50 range. But in the middle, I have two torpedoes. I've had these great antimatter missiles, which I haven't been using enough of or on enough ships. And the torpedoes, let's see, 100% accuracy, 10% tracking. Missiles track better. But space torpedoes... Let's see. They're their own slots. I'd like to upgrade those. So, right. So the Redeemer is the torpedo missile cruiser, and the Pacifier You know what? If I just name this the Rocinante, I'll just call it the Rossi as a tribute to the Expanse. Just by calling it the Rossi, I will know what it is in terms of being a missile destroyer, cruiser thing, whatever. Okay, so anyways, let's take a look at those fleets real quick. My main fleet down in Klendoth, which I'm starting to think shouldn't be my main fleet area. I'm starting to think it'd be better to have them up here so that they can redeploy. It's tough. The two sides of my empire are split pretty far, so to get from the southern part to the northern part, both of which can have conflicts, is a little difficult. I've got a few frigates, a whole bunch of corvettes, and 2 destroyers. But I don't have any cruisers yet on that big fleet, as powerful as it looks. It looks like I have no cruisers. Yeah, there's the destroyer, 2 destroyers. All right, so are we building? Yeah, oh, I'm building a lot. Okay, I'm building 2 cruisers, more corvettes. We're going to take that out so we take the money back. An extra frigate wouldn't hurt. Let's see if I take that off. Pacifier class. Redeemer class I'm building already. That was my missile boat. That'll be replaced by the Rossi in the future. So let's just stick with the 2 cruisers for now. We'll go to the second fleet. This guy also has 2 frigates, 9 corvettes, 3 destroyers. Could use a little bit more of everything, although it is getting soon enough. Take a look at this fleet here.
Upscaling complete.
There's the upgrade. So here's my third fleet, which is going to be joining the second. And also by doing this, I can save on an admiral and clear up even yet another leader space if I need it. These guys have 2 frigates and a bunch of corvettes and some destroyers. I think these guys, right? No, the smaller fleet, 2 destroyers, corvettes, frigates, right. So we can also go and destroy some cruisers. Okay, so this capital ship finished here. Construction ship. And so, yeah. So basically what I'm saying is I want to be, oh, wow. I also have a bunch of ships building here. I don't need all this. Let's take the money back. We're going to take some of this money back. So it's already doing a redeemer, a pacifier, and right. So we have enough money now. So we'll do another cruise. We'll do a 3rd cruiser here. Right, and here's where the colony ship would be built, but we don't want it built here. So we're waiting for, let's see, did we execute it? Do we officially execute the upgrade of the starbase?
Research
we have.
Actualized.
Starhold. Again, it's going to take a while, but this is by far my biggest population. I need to expand. I really want this planet, this Gaia world here, for a lot of reasons, but mostly for the planet itself, not for anything more sort of strategic on the map. All these things say upgrades are available, but that just means I can upgrade them all to starholds, but that's very expensive, and I don't necessarily need them all to be starholds. Alright, now if we look at the planets real quick again, Master Conduit has 1 more open building spot, and I do need energy. I need food. I don't need minerals. Do I need housing or amenities? No. Do I need jobs? No. All of these are huge upkeeps. I could just keep building food with another hydroponics farm. I could use more research. That's for sure. Can always use more research. It's only a 1 upkeep. Research silos could come in handy. Because I've been getting up to the 15,000 mark, but I usually sell off things when I get that high. So that's not really necessary. Unity would be good, and the uplink node would be the way to do it, with an upkeep of 2. Turns energy credits into Unity, but again, I'm a little short on energy credits. So I think, in the end, after all that, I either want to do another alloy foundries to turn food into alloys, but more likely, I think I just want to put a research lab. And I can replace it later if I want to. But let's see. I have all these available jobs that aren't even being used, so there's actually no reason to do it. These have 27 jobs for 12 people, 32. I already have way more jobs. Okay, this is the planet, the agro world. This is the planet where I need to start building more jobs as the planet expands. So the first thing I'm going to do at this planet is build. I get 6 housing. But the big thing with the Nexus District is you get another building slot, and it would be great to produce energy, alloys, or food in that extra building slot. So I'm going to build one of those. I believe those cost minerals. Yes, they do. And then I'm gonna start to need to clear blockers at some point. Energy credits also would be great, and food also would be great. I'm gonna then build a generator district after that, and then after that I'll probably build whatever goes into this building slot here. Okay, we finished research. All right, Corvette hull points, frigate hull points, beautiful. So that means you look here, and all of a sudden, and right away, all of these fleets are gonna have a more powerful military power because of it. Okay, so now I've done enough technology where I get 6 choices for research, which will be fantastic. I can increase, let's see, upgraded drone storage. So does this upgrade? Okay, I'm curious about this. So, right, I can upgrade drone storage. So that would be cool, because I can upgrade drone storage that I already have in at least 1 city, 2 cities. So 2 cities for now, could be more. So upgraded drone storage adds house and amenities. Again, though, it does have an upkeep of rare crystal stuff. Mining station output, always great. I can research that super fast. But I get a benefit on researching these things. Now, living metal is one resource that I have none of. Let's see, there's a living metal there. Let's see how many living metals there are. What are my other things? Minerals from mining drones. Okay. Can I see an overview of what my whole empire is making? I'm always wondering this. This should be easier to do. All right, here's planets. What am I looking for? I'm looking for jobs. I want a job screen. Just overall, like on my overall jobs. Do I have to go planet to planet? All right. How many mining jobs do I have? How many mining jobs do I have? Population. Okay. Which one are the mining jobs? Mining drones. 2, 0, 0, 0. So I only have 2 mining drones. So that's actually not a great research for me. And minerals from star-based constructions, 10% could be cool. Here's the torpedo upgrade I've been wanting, though, and that's going to make my new torpedo class cruisers super powerful. And I think that my frigates, which are also meant to attack capital ships, I could start putting torpedoes on that. So it's really between mechanical assembly speed 10%, but I'm going to go for the bigger torpedoes. Manage spy network. Okay, here it is. Can I remove her from here? Who am I targeting right now? Is Xantian? Yeah, I don't really want to. I don't really want to be doing espionage here. Can I free her? Can I stop espionage? I really would like to stop the espionage. Oh, she can't move anyway for 201 turns, so... Okay, well, those aliens are just gonna have to wait. Alright, what's the Galactic Council talking about right now? Alright, right now is workers' rights, diplomatic weight, I don't care about. Happiness, I don't care about. This is gonna help my opponents, so I'm actually going to oppose this. The readied shield, diplomatic weight from fleet power and naval capacity, but ship upkeep goes up. I have been opposing this, but I might want to support it because I think I'm actually stronger with fleet power than I think, and I could use that. I could use that naval capacity as well, so I'm going to support that. And regulatory facilitations, diplomatic weight from economy, menial drone pop. Well, I don't have drones. Habitability -2. Doesn't really affect me. I don't know how good my economy is, but sure, I'll support it. So the Senate floor right now is comfort the fallen. I said I'm opposed to this. Right, because diplomatic weight from tech, when I have good tech, goes down 20. And spiritual ethics, of which is not a thing for me. Yeah, it's not a thing for me. So I'm going to go against that. Here are resolutions. I'm not going to present any. I generally don't like... These Forex games usually do a horrible job with AI. Not just decision making, but just being like smart at all, or making interesting decisions. So I'm just not going to mess with that. Okay, so here we are again. I can make another starbase, and I have another leader, and I'm about to clear up another leader because I'm not going to need an admiral. All right, where is this guy? He's here. Research time is fast. Research it, and then he's going. All right, he's got a lot to do. Got a lot to do. All right, so let's do what we've been saying we're going to do and see if we can build out a new sector, or at least put a governor on this Gaia world here, which is small. How fast is it growing? 1.8 a month or 1.22? Oh, okay. Or no, 3. Yeah. So it's always going to be faster to assemble the machines. I just have too many good modifiers or whatever. And my machine intelligence actually slowed the growth of the cybernetic beings, but you know, that's part of just the situation I wanted. So let's see if we can put a governor here. Okay, here we go. Here are the governors. They cost 97 plus 2 per month. I can easily afford that with Unity. All right, so we've got Vibia Candida. Pop upkeep -10%. Deviancy, that's not important. Clear blocker cost and speed, that's okay. Army build cost and speed, that's okay, I don't really need it. Population upkeep and leader upkeep -10%, that's the one, and they're cheaper. So we're gonna yes. So there we go. So we assigned the governor there. How's that gonna affect my economy? I don't know. I guess I could put governors on other planets too. That would be interesting. That would be very interesting. Let me check planets and sectors. Alright. What's this? Shared stockpile. Sector settings. Focus. Can I create a new sector? I know there's a way to create a new sector. You'd think it would be in planets and sectors. I put the governor here. No sector. Create new sector. There we go. So Craxima Prime is now a new sector. Okay, what did that do to my economy? So far, nothing. Now we can look at planets and sectors. Alright, here's sector settings. Edit sector. Freely add or remove borders within 4 jumps of sector capital. Does it cost money? Yeah, so it does have an auto expand on the sector. But we are going to get 1, 2, 3. We'll put Rukabat in there. We'll put Nashira in there. We're going to put everyone we can. we're gonna make this whole northern part a sector. I don't know what that cost me, to be honest with you, but it doesn't hurt to have 2 sectors. Didn't I already?
Market outlier identified.
Didn't I already? Oh no, that was the wrong thing. Right, that was the wrong way. All right, so that means, yeah, that this planet, when it's ready, whenever the starhold finishes, I can build a shipyard, build a colony ship.
Has been surveyed.
You know what I'm gonna do? I really want the starhold, but I can build the shipyard in 180 turns. So we're actually going to build the shipyard first, put the starhold on hold, so we can start building ships while we wait for the starhold. Yes, my energy production is going to go down, but I can deal with that for now. Now, where else would be smart to have a starhold is the question. One clear answer would be here. Now, I need a starbase first, but I think I'm going to need that starbase for my new planet. Oh, I already have one at my new planet. So, yeah. Oh, but they could theoretically get in here through the... Yeah, I think, I know it's close, but having it at the wormhole, this has a gateway. Where's the gateway? Here's the gateway. Having it at the gateway, which could come important in the future, is great, but more so, this one spot would, I mean, Pyth would too. I guess I have more going on there in terms of resources. Could block entrance into my home area here. It's an interesting question. But I think, yeah, I think Pyth is the place for the starbase. So we're going to put a starport there. Alright, 001 Surveyor crew. Let's see where the hell they are. Here they are. There's my Surveyor ship. Has recovered reflective polygonal objects, blah, blah, blah. Okay, get a bunch of research. Awesome. Always will take the research. Now, do I have anything that has just extra slots? Right. So what else would get... Are my fleets connected yet? No, he's traveling. That's going to take a while. Now, the Viviscendians, for some reason, they say they're neutral, but we supposedly have closed borders. So we're going to close borders with them immediately if we can, because they've closed it to us. So that'll get their sign ship the hell away from me. But I don't like that they have fleets here. 829, not that powerful. They do have an army ready to go. And I think they'd be launching actually from here. So let's see. So where's the... There's the apex. The limit's coming to door. I'm thinking door is actually where I want the army to go, and I'm actually going to send this set here as well. Let's see. Do I have an anchorage and a service thing? Yes, I do. That's great. I'm already a Star Fortress. Why does it say upgrade to Star Fortress? I already have a Star Fortress. Oh, no. No, sorry. It's a Starhold, could upgrade to Star Fortress. It is not building anything at the moment. I've got 2 cruisers building over here, which I really don't need. Let's see, where are my other starbase builders? I have a starbase here, and I should have a starbase here. They don't both need starbases, but it doesn't really matter for now. Okay, so this shipyard is going to build another cruiser. And we're going to just try and have some powerful fleets. So here's this guy coming. Right, so what can I research at this point? I don't have the technology for any of these advanced living metal, any of this. It has been adding some modifiers to some of my planets. Are they any ones that are near me? No. This is an interesting situation. So I'm just going to move him here for now. To beryllium, and then we'll figure out what to do with it. Meanwhile, this guy is, the Tatayanga system is going to be getting 8 more research in society. That's really good. I mean, considering I'm at 124. So that's part of the reason I keep expanding as well. And then next, I think, we have to decide if we want to keep expanding. I probably still will, because I just have this thing about expanding. In that I like it. Okay. So the other thing we can do now is we have way more minerals than we need. And we have way more energy than we need. And we can get a ton of energy for 10,000 minerals. So we're going to bump way up to energy to almost 10,000. And then we're going to use all of that to buy, essentially, a lot of that to buy a bunch more alloys so we can start building more ships and fill up that fleet command limit. I'll sell another couple thousand minerals because I'm making them so fast and it never hurts to have energy. Alright, so this construction ship is done. Dunzo. Again, if they wanted to attack me from this area, they could. They do keep expanding from the down here from the Vivicendians. Did I close off the borders with the other ones who hate me? Oh, let's go to the humans and see if we can do some humans. I don't have an envoy to send. We already have a trade deal. Their opinion of us is going up. Gonna form a non-aggression pact. Alright. We'll be unable to attack each other. Their trust will increase. It will cost us 0.25. This is the problem. Influence a month, which I'm already losing. And I don't have that much influence. So actually, we're just going to stay where we are for now. What does establish an embassy do? Improving the effectiveness of friendly envoys and increasing intel targets on one another. Sure. We'll establish an embassy. Proposed subjugation is an interesting thing. Alright, so here's a construction ship. My empire size is now up to 162. But I still want more stuff. So, and I have construction ships. Let's see. If I can get a hold of... No, there's no single cutoff point. But if I can start here, which I'm going to do, build an outpost, I can build one here. Basically, it'll be totally safe because there's no other entrances. And I can start building down this way a little bit, assuming the space whales are friendly. Alright, embassy established complete. That's great to see. How is our shipyard's about to be done? Okay, shipyard's done. Alright, so first thing we're doing is building a colony ship of Nahiris. So that's going to happen. So we did all that work just to get a shipyard, but that's okay because we're going to need to be building other colony ships. Second thing we're going to do, this fleet is still a little ways away. Here's Apex. There's cruisers. Are we building more cruisers? We're building more cruisers. Now we have a lot of money. Which cruisers do we have so far? We have a Redeemer and a Redeemer. But we should be building... Wait, what's a Redeemer? Right, we want to be building some more Rosies. So there's one. I guess I'll wait on the money from the other.
Research actualized.
Alright, here's the research. Naval capacity plus 30. Beautiful. So now we can really start building up those fleets a little bit more. Okay. 4 options. Clear tile blockers, battle simulators, Naval logistics. This takes us down espionage train. But the edicts fund and base intel level isn't bad, and it opens up new technology. It's only 7 months to research, so we shall do that. I still don't want to build any jobs here. There's still plenty of jobs. Do I have unemployed? It says there's no unemployment. I do need energy.
Outlier identified.
We can skip that. Food production is going better, so I could go back to, let's see. I think I should just build another research lab, honestly, and just start trying to tech up.
Outlier identified.
Sure, you can research that. Fine. Alright, there are the shields. I guess that's different than the shields I have. Oh, energy grid is what I need. Alright, so I'm researching energy grid, and I'm immediately canceling production of the research lab, and that'll be an energy grid when I build it. My energy's really far down now, and it's going further. Ship up creep negative 25%, or yeah, I guess I don't need a shipyard here necessarily. It wouldn't hurt. I'm still working on a shipyard here, I believe, so that will be able to produce some energy potentially. This will give me some, but yeah, ships and stations, I mean, everything's just sucking on my energy teat right now.
Potential market survey completed.
Where else would be a good place to have a star hold or whatever it's called? I think the place is going to actually be, well, that's interesting. I think maybe we increase this station to a star hold, honestly, because we're going to be settling this planet, and it's possible that all these aliens could turn against me, and I'm going to want more power. See, normally you'd have to take slots to build things like cannons and missile batteries and ship hangars to defend a base, but if you can upgrade the base, you get more building slots, but it also adds to your offensive and defense just by making it a bigger star base, star hold, star fortress, whatever. Alright, physics research for an extrasolar capture. We will take it. Alright. This guy's asleep. Scientist. Alright, so where is he going? Because I have this scientist coming up here too. So he's researching this. And then he's going to research this. And then he's going to research this. And then he's going to research this. If he can get there. And then we'll see. Eye of Hawking is interesting. This takes me into a new area, so does this, but this seems to get me further out into a different part of the galaxy, so I'm actually going to use this guy to research. I'm curious what, no, we'll wait for this guy to do Eye of Hawking. We'll survey this system, and then we'll survey this system, and that'll just have to be enough for now.
Upscaling complete.
Alright, so Craxima Prime as generator districts, that will produce power. We want that. We're going to be able to build, let's wait for the energy grid to come up, and then we'll put an energy grid in both places. Now to clear blockers, I always forget. Just cost straight energy, which I don't have a ton of at the moment. I have so many minerals. I could always use more food, but I really need more energy. It is producing food though. So an industrial district would be good. Well, let's see what happens when this finishes.
Upscaling complete.
Send to our homeworld. Results may take a while. Okay, some sort of alien thing. Amenities could be good. I can't build anything more, though, with my 12 districts. It says there are blockers, but I can't clear them. There are no clearable blockers. How do I see what the blockers are? I don't want to demolish. Wow, I got energy, physics, and society research from all this? That's fantastic. How do I know what blockers I have? I know there's a way. Features. Deep sinkhole, deep sinkhole, deep sinkhole, deep sinkhole. Those are the blockers. Are deep sinkholes. This says it can only support 12 districts anyway, so what am I even dealing with this for? Can it support more if I clear blockers? I guess it could. I haven't really been thinking hard enough about that. This place has no blockers. This place is just full. And this place has plenty more that they can do. Beryllium Prime. Okay. Or no, they can't. 12 districts. What are their blockers? Oh, that's the deep sinkhole. The Mayan has impassable mountains. Can still build more food. Or more food into alloys. Both good. Or more housing. I do need amenities, actually. So it wouldn't hurt for me to build something for amenities. So let me build one of these districts, and then I'll build another food district, I think. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Alright, we got this system. It's going to cost more energy. My empire size now up to 166. Alright, so did I get... Okay, so I did get the extra starport here. So the first thing we're going to build is one solar power network and one hydroponics network. Just to get some more food. It's just not that expensive. It doesn't take that long, so you can always replace them. In fact, let me do a second solar power network, and I can always change that to an anchorage or a shipyard, or just upgrade the whole base if I have to, which is fine. Because for right now, energy credit from jobs 5%, sure. Right now I can build ships here at Craxima, which will be fine.
Research actualized.
How's this all sounding? Am I screaming?
Outlier identified. A system has been surveyed.
Oh no, it's actually pretty good sound. Okay. Oh, there's the energy grid. That's what we're building. Next. Surplus energy into shield capacitor? Hell yes. Edicts funds. That went fast. Genetic modification we don't care about. More food is great. Deep sinkhole we do need. Yeah. And this will only take 5 months. That'll clear up some tile blockers. So, ooh. Okay, uplink node can get upgraded to network junction. More coordinator jobs and more unity from energy credits. But we're going to wait on that for now. And first thing we're going to do is build an energy grid, because it just produces energy. Here's another uplink node. Energy credits into Unity. I can get another energy grid here. Where was the other place? All the way at home. I already built one. So build another energy grid here. That's fantastic. And then we're gonna build a industrial district. And then we're gonna build a agricultural district. Alright, so soon we'll have clear blockers, so that'll help a lot. Alright, let's combine these fleets. It's just one cruiser. All of a sudden, though, he's up to 3.5 thousand. So I have two 3,500 power fleets. It's just a matter of, should they be spread out like this? I'm not totally sure. Oh, this isn't even considered a district. That's part of the problem. Let's go to sectors, excuse me. Course, we're gonna try and upgrade the core sector. Wait, what? Four jumps within the capital system. Alright, I think I need a planet for there to be a new sector, though. That's part of the problem. He's too far. Okay, so this is actually part of my expansion problem. This has a lot of districts to choose from. Machine plus 200, tropical world. So this, it doesn't have a giant capacity. Let's see, 1244, 1651, 12, 1748, 12. It's probably one of those. We're still waiting for the colony ship to be built. But yeah, that's for sure one of the problems. Strategically, this desert world makes the most sense to colonize. Because I don't need minerals, and I can focus on industrial stuff. But more so, I can create a new district here to help manage things, I think. Although, to be fair, I could create it at Beryllian. Here's decisions, which I never do. Right, here's edit sector. Can I create a new sector, though? I know there's a way. So if I take off this as part of the sector, then can I create... Sector capitals need to be at least 5 sectors apart. It's not. Okay, that was stupid. It'll come back in. All right. So yeah, so this is the next planet to settle with the max. Migration treaty proposal. These population amount move freely between the two empires. I could actually use and I could start turning humans into cyborgs. So I don't know the full consequences of this, but I'm gonna do it. All right, now I'm straight up. Now I'm straight up in negative energy. All right, Beryllian has an anchorage and a solar panel, but no one really needs to be saying. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna change this to solar power network. I don't really need that to be doing what it's doing. We'll do another solar power network there when we can. But right now I have to wait for those energy grids to come through, mostly. Armed vessel discovered, abandoned. Light frame. Let's see. I could special project or just take 50 influence. I'm gonna take the influence. That's 10 months of influence. It's hard to get. I need it. Although it could be long range stealth bombers is cool. So if no, I'm gonna study it. Screw it. Let's see. Research crystalline entity for 2,000 physics. That's gonna be 20 months. That's a lot. These are all a lot. These are all a lot. Anomalies. We've gotten all the low ones. Yeah, yeah. I don't know why it's such an astronomical score for the Scythonian community. It's because they have a mega structure. That's why. Okay, they're a mega structure planet. So they have these 2 or 3 mega structures in a very small area, actually. And so they won't stop my expansions. Ooh, look at this. Neutral fleet. Steel Preserver, Omega Class, Colossus. Wow, that's ridiculously powerful. Then they have, right, and then they have this. They're already upgraded to escorts and battle cruisers worth 32,000. That's why. So somehow with this tiny area, they're playing super tall. They just have these two mega fleets. All right, so now we're gonna send the colony ship here. We already built a colony ship, so we'll just wait for the colony ship to get there. All right, now we almost have this other fleet coming here, so that's gonna make the door fleet at 4.5.
Research actualized.
Yeah. Interesting. Interesting. Can't make more star bases. Yeah, I think I should focus on keeping these, or keeping the bigger military force here.
Identified.
All right, what did I research? Oh, there's the tile blockers. Awesome. That's gonna be huge for me. Battle frame army. Ooh. Warbots. Impassable mountains, active volcanoes. Okay, so now we have to run through our planets and see if those are any of our problems. Alright, so this planet has sinkholes, which we've already researched. 1 impassable mountains, which is not a lot, and impassable mountains and active volcanoes. So yeah, those both need to be researched. I do want battle frame army, but I would like those tile blockers cleaned up. So hopefully those techs will stick around. All right. So the first thing we can do is go to our home planet. No, Master Conduit. Yeah, Master Conduit has no more to clear blockers. But this world does, because we can clear blockers. Specifically energy and food, which is fantastic. Alright. So there's one. And actually we can get more. Yeah, we need more energy to or I should say food to alloys. Let's go to the market super fast. We'll sell off a couple thousand minerals. We're clearing the sinkhole here. And then I guess we can clear off another one. Food. Right now it's energy that we need. So we'll clear 2 sinkholes. So that's most of our energy. Okay. Right, it says clearable blockers. I'm aware. Alright, so this guy's building the hydroponics bay. The energy's coming back up. This is all good. Alright, so let's go back home. Our population's 56. I think we just want to... We are going to turn energy credits into Unity. Sure. We'll see how fast that sucks down my energy population. We are building an energy grid too, though, so that'll offset it. But I think we want to build yet another colony ship and just say screw it and take over one more planet. For now. Alright. Yeah, max. This one will be robots. Right? Because this isn't a Gaia world. It's a desert world.
Upscaling complete.
Alright, here's the construction ship. Curious life form of fungoid. Okay, these are the fungoids. Sure. Looks like we already had that information. Alright, here are moles. We don't have that technology. This is cool because this is a tundra world, which is actually appealing to our cybernetic elves, the Nahiri. Uh-oh. Low stockpile? Rare crystals? What's costing it? Oh, this must be one of my edicts. It's not going to show me, is it? Where are my edicts? Here they are. There it is. Rare crystalline entities. Sensor range. Yeah, take that off. So that should be it.
Complete.
Nope, it's still saying I have -1. Let's see. Human cooperative. There's the research agreement. Creature should be studied. Sure. Alright, so what is costing 0.1? It has to be one of my fleets. One of my type of ships, upkeep. The question is which one? What's costing that money? Oh no, it stopped. Okay, it just needed a month. Alright, there's the torpedoes. This is gonna be great. Wait, why didn't it automatically upgrade that? That's interesting. Alright, so this will help me mega structure build speed. Ooh. It's an edict. I can study organic metal, but again, do I have more than one? Do I have more than one organic metal? There's one. No. Zero distillation. Zero distillation. Oh, is that the technology? No, it's living metal. I'm looking at the wrong one. Excuse me. Okay, so do I have any living metal? Yeah, here's one. Just one though. So that's not really worth it. My energy went way up. That's great. Destroyer. I mean, I never really researched the basic strikecraft stuff. Afterburners are cool, and that could make my ships faster. And that's only 8 months of research. So yeah, we'll keep an eye on that. Alright, here's the other colony ship. So we're going to take over this guy here, because it's got a lot of resources. Now we've got another colony ship. Is he gonna go anywhere is the question. We're still researching. Volatile mites is nice. But I think we go... We're not going to be able to loop back. In fact, we're going to have to put a starport here. Ulysses Skibibibapis is going to have a starport. I'm actually about to hit a point where I'm going to have more starports than I can afford. That's star bases, though. I need those. And this is out of planet, and this is out of the planet. This is the one I don't need. Well, I don't know. I just need more star bases. We need to be exploring more in this area, too. So he's going to just finish this system, and then we're going to actually come back here and survey this, this, and this. And in the meantime, he'll come settle over here, which we'll have money for by the time he gets there. All right. So now we have all these fleets in door. We can combine all them. This should be a very powerful fleet. Yeah, 5.2. All right. So what are the All right. So I have destroyers, corvettes. He could use more frigates, I think, especially with the new torpedoes. Why are my torpedoes upgrading is the question, though. It says I have level 2 torpedoes. Oh, it's because it costs... It costs stuff that I don't have, rare crystals. I can still build a few, though. So there's the upgrade there, and then let me look at my frigate. Yeah, this is... My frigates I can upgrade as well, which are volatile moats. Oh, I don't have volatile moats. That's the problem. So how am I going to... Right, so how am I going to upgrade it? Oh, because... Is it going to let me upgrade? I don't know. I don't have the moats.
Outlier identified.
So I need to figure out how to start researching or finding moats.
Upscaling complete.
Wait, did I change the... It must be that with the upgrade you don't need... God damn it. Where's the frigate? Alright. Let's see, is there a new type of frigate I can make? Still the same thing, it's just torpedoes. Yeah, nothing that I want. The Rossi with the extra torpedoes is great, though. It would be nice to upgrade my combat computers. That's yeah, that's sort of a big thing. Oh, advanced shields, I guess, is what I'm upgrading to, not the torpedoes, because I can't afford those. Right, I can't build the Rossi because... Okay, so I need dust moats.
Blocking
All right. Well, where are
liquidated.
dust motes? Do I have any dust motes? There's the shield capacitor. Okay, now we're down the encryption line. Planetary shield generator is great. Starbase building, shield hit points, shield hit points. It's purple, so we kind of have to do it. Oh, no, here we go. Chemical plants turns minerals into volatile motes. Beautiful. Okay. So let's at least be leaving, yeah. Right, food into alloys. We'll build one of those districts. And then we're still building district here. We'll want another building. There's more food. There's more energy. Let's build a generator. We'll clear a blocker at the food as well. Okay, now we're moving. So that's going to be the thing that converts to motes.
Research actualized.
Leader pool has been refreshed. Okay, there's a tile blocker. Clone army I don't care about. Colony development speed. Perfect timing. Because I'm about to colonize 2 armies. 11 months. And this guy's at least... Yeah, this guy's more than 11 months away. Did I start building the second colony ship? I did. Okay. I did. Okay. Alright, so here we are. We now have a starhold. Wait, I did a starhold at home? Why did I build a starhold at home? I guess I just wanted more buildings here. Empire modifier, storage capacity plus 5,000. I never end up really having trouble. Yeah, I don't know why I built a star fortress here. This is not where I needed the star fortress. Orbit modifier, cogs in the machine. Well, there's nothing here. Ooh, nebula refinery. No nebula. There's nothing here I really need, and this doesn't have an upkeep, and it'll give me plus 5,000 storage, so we'll build that. But in the meantime, we'll also build 2. Well, let's focus on the solar power. On the solar power networks first, because that's what we need. We don't need the research silos yet. Alright. Let's go back to the market. Sell off 1,000 food. Sell off 1,000 minerals. Alright, there I got some energy. I could buy some stuff, but I'm not going to. Alright, so where my other star hold? Ooh, Avarian Marauders raiding fleet? Now this is a problem. This is a problem. This is a problem. It says they're neutral. So wait, I should have 1 extra leader than I need right now. I should have an admiral doing nothing. Oh, interesting. Leader capacity? I thought I had... Oh, maybe I only had 2. Interesting. I thought I had more than that. Alright. So the bioreactor to create more energy is very much in play. I actually don't need it right now. We're going to be able to upgrade Dorned. Let's see. we're gonna wait because we have some more building types coming through. This says it has blockers. Where are the blockers, though? Impassable mountains? Where are the impassable mountains? Okay. I think we should be able to get that soon. How long is the stream going on? Almost 2 hours? Alright. Is my space dragon doing anything? No, he's just floating around.
Potential market survey completed.
Alright. So my fleet can't increase too much more, but it can increase. And the Vivicendians are the ones I'm most concerned about. Okay, this is nice. There's a blocker here potentially. Oh, this is the desert world. Look how much. Not food, but tons of space. 1, 2, 3, 4. It would have to create a whole new district down here. So we should settle this at some point, I think.
Research actualized.
Alright, so how's our fleet looking? So we've got the Inductor here. Cruiser, cruiser, cruiser. Destroyer, destroyer. Corvette, 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 corvette. And some frigates. Alright, so what are the destroyer types again? Or sorry, the cruiser types. The Rossi, the Redeemer. The Redeemer is for now my torpedo ship. The pacifier I want to change though. I thought we changed this. Because we're low on rare crystals, but it shouldn't be in the upkeep. Alright, so can we build a... What about here? Cruiser, 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 cruiser. Is it building more cruisers? I don't have the money. Alright, we run to the market. We sell some minerals. We sell some food. We buy some... We can sell more food. And we can sell more minerals too. We're getting them so damn fast. Doesn't hurt to have extra energy lying around. Right, so the pacifier is the gunboat variety. So there's that.
Upscaling complete.
Let's do a save here. Alright, what did we get? Afterburners. Okay. We'd have to put that on the ships first. There's Star Fortress. Machine modification points. That's tight. Allows us to design and build specialized mechanical pops. Oh, hell yes.
Upscaling complete.
Alright, so here's the cruiser. He's going to build mining stations. Mining stations, did I say? Mining stations. They're the volatile motes. I need to research that, but I think I'm still gonna take that planet next. Once I get the alloys for it. Okay.
A system has been surveyed.
Ah, there we go. Finally enough unity. Alright, let's close off expansion. Mechanical pop assemblation speed. Yes. Alright. Now you get your Ascension perk. These are big. Alright. Archaeotech we're not doing. Encryption we're not doing. We're not doing just bombarding. Star-based influence and claim influence cost. So star-based influence cost. Excuse. We don't need claims. And we're not building any more star bases for now. Starbase capacity +5. That is great. And FTL travel technologies appear more. That's a big one. Research speed and rare technologies. Yeah, that's what we need. That's what we want. Research speed and rare technologies. Not even close. It would be great to have +5 starbase, but technological ascendancy is just better overall. Alright. Let's see how my contacts are doing here.
Future market survey complete.
Okay, so now I know that they have overwhelming power, but that's because we see their ships. Or we saw their ships. Yeah, and their diplomatic weight is just ridiculous. So I don't know how we contain them. I think we actually need to... I mean, the guys over here don't really like me, and the humans are too far away. They like me. This is all aliens up here. I have to hope there's some... Yeah, I have to hope there's some other alien groups here that I can ally with against the Synthoans, because they're going to win a diplomatic victory. Alright, so he's going to go here and then here, and we'll see what happens. Okay, this is the key one. So he's really not going past this tiny area that he has. That's very interesting. So this guy's gonna go here. Whoops. And then here. And there. Alright, and this guy's going down here. Alright, so he's got plenty of tasks to do. Okay. Let's see what we got going on here. It's nice to get a sector here. But until we settle this... Oh, we should... Oh, another colony ship did just build. Beautiful. Okay. So this is going to go to this desert world, Mavel, and be another planet. And then we can turn that into a sector.
Identified.
Yeah, you can research. God, they go so slow, do the colony ships.
Upscaling complete.
So I do have extra starbase capacity, but that's going to go away as soon as I build new planets, I think. I need rare crystals. Can I get that from the market? I don't think I can. Not yet. Let's go to our friends at the humans. Diplomacy. Offer trade deal. Okay, what do I need? I need rare crystals. That's really all I need. I need rare crystals and volatile votes. Volatile motes, excuse me. What I can trade is... Is this saying he's willing to do it for 100 minerals? Oh, I haven't actually selected any yet. Right, so minerals isn't going to do anything for this much technology. What do I need the most? I need rare crystals. No, I need motes the most. Yeah, crystals are the things he doesn't want to give away. and monthly motes. Okay, but he will give away just a straight up amount. Yeah. Transfer the communications of known empires. Active sensor link. It doesn't do that much for me. Favors doesn't do anything for me. I have a lot of minor artifacts. A lot of minor artifacts. I have 400 in fact. I'm getting +1 per month. So 100 volatile motes. Yeah, that'll never happen to get. And he doesn't want to trade rare crystals. But I can afford it. Give him 1,000 minerals. I'm gonna take as many motes as I can. We'll leave 115. We'll give him a good deal. Or we can get 200. Did that happen? We'll see. We'll see if he accepts it. We'll see if they accept it.
Research actualized.
More rare crystals, great. We still need to be able to research them is the problem. Okay, he barely accepted it because it was on the border, but he did give it to me. So we now have volatile motes, which is great because now we can build. Let's sell some food. Sell some minerals. We'll wait on it, but we will be able to the Rossi class because now we have. Oh, we do need rare crystals though. That's a problem. I'm still bleeding it. I've got the motes, but not the rare crystals. Eon Disruptor. What does this upgrade to? I can't afford it anyway. Improve reactor booster. That's not a problem. I don't really love any of this, but research station output 10% is pretty good. So we'll do that for now. Alright. Alright, so who are the traders? Artist Enclave, Curator Conclave, Marauder Clans. There's the Trader Enclave. Interested in strategic resources. Here we go. 1 rare crystal a month for 10 energy credits a month. It's not terrible. Opinion goes up too. So we're going to need to keep increasing our energy, but we do need the rare crystals, so we're going to do it. And we're going to be able to do that soon with our energy. Alright, so here's the star base. Wenkwort we made into a star fortress. So solar power, solar power. Let's see, communications jammers, hostile ships. We'll save this extra slot. Yeah. Ship upkeep could be important, but for now we're just going to do more energy because it's going to be in this trading agreement we're doing. Alright, did we end up getting chemical plants? There it is. 2 motes for minerals. We're gonna have plenty. We're gonna have plenty of money to do that. So maybe we didn't need all those volatile motes, but we're still gonna build it. We can always trade the volatile motes.
Future market survey complete.
So rare crystals. Oof. All right, there goes the energy that I had briefly. Is he building the mining stations? He is. Alright, I definitely need more energy. So let's get to our planets here. Okay. I can build one more district, but I need money. Okay. So this will be a Senate has failed, comfort the fallen. I don't care. Lacking money. We'll have money soon. We can do another energy here.
Ships
And build chemical plants there. All right, so here's a ton of clear blockers. We don't really need it though, because we can just keep building energy. Food into alloys. Our alloy production is getting pretty good, but I wouldn't mind. Let's see, asteroid results. Is this in my system? No, then I don't give a shit. We'll study it. Alright, where was I? Deep sinkhole. Let's get those minerals. Ooh, big. Ooh. Science ship, 25% research ship, tons of physics and credits. Got the quick calculations trait. Awesome. Okay. Alright, so energy. And then we'll get food. No clearable blockers. What does it have? Quicksand basin, titanic life forms, deep sinkhole. All right, well, I guess that was my last. More food and more energy here would be great. Impassable mountains. Okay. Well, we're still going to get more food.
Research actualized.
It is the one thing that's nice about having more types of main economic resources is the being able to trade between them, because my minerals have been so much better than everything else the whole time, so that's helped. All right, more building slots and colony development speed. Boom, that's gonna be great. All right, so we want to be able to build super robot armies at some point in the future, so we're gonna research that. Okay, so now everyone's got building slots.
Blocker liquidated.
We'll wait on those for now. So we're about to hit the first of the new colonies.
Research actualized.
What do we get? Research station output, awesome. Planetary shield generator. Orbital shield generator. Yeah, gotta do the purple. They're rare.
Market outlier identified.
Alright, so my question is, what's gonna happen when he gets to the planet? I don't know if I've ever done it in sort of the reverse way.
Upscaling complete.
Where is the planet? Is this the planet? Yeah, colonize. There it is. Okay. Okay. All right, that did it. That's all I had to do. Maval system. Malva 4. This is at the desert world. Colonize. Okay, there it is. Beautiful. All right. So that'll take care of it for me. All right, there's my construction ship. Let's get those resources. Machine modification points. Great. Defense platform hull points. I'm not actually using defense platforms right now. Living metal mega constructions. These are big. These are all big. But we're gonna go. Oh wait, what was exotic gas refineries? No, we don't need that. No, we'll stick with what we had there. Didn't detect any life form. I got 4 choices here. Aye. Tons of physics research. Minor artifacts, which we don't need, but it's tons of society research. Tons of unity. So that's 100. That's 300 periods of unity. That's a lot of unity. No, 30. Sorry. Wait, 3. Wait, 50 into, no, 10, 30, yeah, 30. Whereas 3,000 research versus unity, they're all kind of the same. I guess I wouldn't mind, I need engineering research. I wouldn't mind the unity, actually. So let's take the unity. So here's time for upgrades. These fleets are getting super powerful. Everyone else is pathetic compared to me. Other than the ancient caretakers. Right now we just have closed borders. Alright, gonna take a break here soon, but boy, we just opened up a whole bunch of spaces. We don't need to make more minerals into moats. Energy is gonna keep being a problem.
Upscaling complete.
Say we build some energy jobs.
Ships upscaled.
So there's an energy job. There's an energy job. Already did an energy job there. Hydroponics farm. Oh, machine assembly plants. What's my population here? Max? Yeah, let's do machine assembly plants there. And then here, there's nothing we can do. We're full. Alright, so let's get to the end of the year. Make sure everything's in place. And we'll take a break. Keep off the grass. Welcome to Winkworth. Whether this is your first visit or 100, glad to facilitate. On behalf of the Auden caretakers, ask that you reform from harsh intrusion upon the biota planetary designate Wentworth arc term. Directive? What? Who are you? I'm the enemy custodian of the system. Oh, great. Crantasi industrialization of worlds. Only you can prevent mass biome extinction. Nonsense. How disappointing. And estimated arrival 2 grand cycles, courtesy protocols. Alright, so that means... Does that mean they're going to attack me?
A system has been surveyed.
They are moving. Is that them? They're only worth
Ships
305. Alright. Well, time to get to work. We get 1 Rossi. And we're gonna get Couple different corvettes. Let's get those fleets going just in case. You remain in apparent violation. This is your last opportunity or face punishment. Is this the only Aldeon caretakers? Alright, we'll save a game first. Let's see if we take the Splendid. So what does it mean? Artisan drone down, refinery drone way down, mining way down. No, I hate that. No, let's try battle stations.
Potential spaceborne resource.
Alright, so they just turned negative and they would kick my ass. So, I need to not settle this planet. I mean, my combined fleets could take them on, but in the meantime, they're just going to destroy me.
Potential market survey completed.
That sucks. How far do I have to go back? Let's see. Let's see how far I have to go back. Where's my colony ship? Okay, so now we have to settle a different planet.
Complete.
Alright. Tundra world. That's a good world. That's a great world. And is this my... These are my Nahiri too, and they love Alp Tundra. Alright. Alright. That was a good reload. We'll colonize here. And it's tucked nicely in there. Alright. So we'll call that Recolonize Attempt 1. Alright, now we're gonna have to go back to what we were doing before and build all these planet stuff.
Upscaling complete.
We already have an energy grid. Did we build a chemical plant somewhere? No, we're building a chemical plant. We still need more food. So let's just keep building more food instead of buildings. Alright. I mean, normally I wouldn't reload for a setback like that, but to invest so much into a colony, and a colony ship, and then a colony, and then the development of the colony, and it was so obvious I was screwed either way. I knew that alien was going to be a problem. In fact, I'm almost thinking I should dismantle that starbase and open it up somewhere else, because that alien isn't going to help me anywhere else. Oh, Durasteel armor? Oh, hell yeah. Hell yes. I mean, this is a huge dismantle because of everything I've invested into it. Actually, no, I'll leave it for now. But it's good that I have a backup starbase here. It's good that I have a backup starbase there. We'll just say that. We'll just say that. Alright. Build. Alright, he does that. We're going to take the Unity again. Is he already settling? Alright, so there's the colony there. And this colony is gonna settle the Tundra world. So that's all set up. All right. All right. All right. Now we can get to the end of the year under our on our terms. What did we just research that's giving me an upgrade? I already forget. It will be under technology. Technology. Researched. Must be the torpedoes. Yeah, it's the torpedoes. Hell yeah. All right. So we should build some ships up here, though. It is very clear. At least a few. But maybe we build them here. So let's upgrade the Paith to a Starhold, and we can then get some shipbuilding stuff going on.
Upscaling complete.
All right, upscaling complete. Ship upgrade complete. Great. Yeah, they're still expanding too. How's their army looking? Not too strong. My army is much stronger than theirs, and these mega structure AI beings don't seem like a threat. It'll be really nice to get this planet settled so we can open up a new sector here. And there's a tundra planet here. Oh, that's kind of small. We'll worry about that later.
Potential market survey completed.
All right.
Ships upscaled.
All right, there's the upgrade to the ships.
A system has been surveyed.
Should we just keep upgrading? Yeah, because we can get hydroponics and solar. Just keep upgrading the Starholds. Why not? It's really not such a big deal. It's pretty cheap, 500. We're making more than enough. We're making way more than enough alloys for this to be a realistic thing. All right, so the colonization is going to be happening soon. The dual colonization.
Identified.
All right, we're looking pretty good. I mean, you know, we'll the ancient caretakers. We're gonna have to find another victory condition. But we're the main AI species, cultural civilization we know about it have much lower, way lower power than me. So, you know, that's a thing. All right, we'll upgrade this to a Starhold. Yeah. All right, terraforming. No, terraforming is something we never have to do because we're machines. It's nice. I guess we'll upgrade everything to a Starhold and just, for now, do energy generation there. Speaking of which, well, there's no reason to start selling things we don't need. Oh, we can buy rare crystals, though. Yes. All right. We're buying 100 rare crystals. No question. We need them. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, here's a construction ship. We're going to build the outposts.
Future market survey complete.
What do we need? More food or more energy? We really need more of both. Oh, we do need amenities. This one could use some amenities. And this doesn't have drone storage. So we'll, okay, so that's +3 amenities. Although increasing machine pops would be great. Yeah, let's do that. We need machine pops. We need machine pops. We can start clearing blockers too, as well, I should say. Alright, so this is the machine assembly. There's the alloy foundries. I kind of still want more research labs. I want to increase research. Yeah, let's do that. Or do these guys need amenities too? They're okay for now. And we'll build we'll do a generator district there as well.
Colonial Enterprise upsizing.
All right. So let's see, what is this? Ooh, hello. Upgrade. Building, coordinator job, energy credits into Unity. Sure. So where does that leave us? Okay, we're still okay with the rare minerals and so forth. What's the network junction? Oh, that's the upgrade. Can't clear those blockers yet. We only have one more. So let's do food processing facilities, actually. And then we can build a final district that converts food into alloys.
Upscaling complete.
Here's more aliens. They're just space whales. They should be okay. Alright, so this is a nice choke point if I want to build a star base here. Where are my science ships? I only have one science ship way down here? Yeah, that's a problem. Although I don't have an extra leader. Do I have a leader not doing anything? Yeah, I have a... No. Wait, what? No, this is up here. I still need to research and... I still need to... not research. I still need to... do some research here. Alright. So survey this system. Where's my other guy? He's all the way over here. Yeah, you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna survey the system, research the anomalies, then we're gonna... Oh, we've already researched the system? You know, survey the system, research the anomaly, and then we're gonna move over here to get some of this stuff. The construction ship. This seems like it'll be a good place because it's another gateway system and has a planet. So we'll just move here in advance, knowing that we'll have surveyed that soon. All right, there's my battle army. Fleet command limit plus 20 is tempting. Yeah, let's do that just to give us a little room there. All these naval upgrades are fantastic. There's the planetary shield generator, plasma thrower, research speed. I mean, 5% research speed at this point is a lot. And it only takes 6 months to research, so... Alright, so soon we'll get everything upgraded to,
Upscaling complete.
Star
Ships
Fortress or whatever it
upscaling.
is. Okay. Alright, at the end of this year, we're definitely, though, taking a break. Alright, then after this, we're going to take this outpost. So now our technology and tradition adoption costs are going up because of our empire size, but we're just going to take it. Once we get to 200, we'll have to start being more careful. But I want to take as many of the planets in here as possible. The planet that needs a starbase when we get more starbases is this. Yeah, because that's what will protect us from another possible invasion point of the mandate. Although I'm getting less and less worried. Yeah, we'll take away from. We don't need to do spying. We're not going to do spying on this one.
Outlier.
You really have to
identified.
build your whole game around spying if you're going to do it. Alright, we'll upgrade this to a star hold as well. So everything's getting upgraded to star holds. Oh, right. Planets do outposts, not starports by default. Okay. So that actually does make a big difference. So I can actually dismantle some planets or just choose not to. Yeah. Yeah, just not to do the thing. Senate in session. Readied shield. Naval capacity plus 10. Ship upkeep plus 5%. Diplomatic weight from... Yeah. Let's see. Send the notes back to Master Conduits. Collection of documents. Modifier. Monthly unity down. Research speed up. Or just straight 100 influence? Yeah, I'm just gonna take the influence. I don't really care. Naval capacity. I have a lot of ships. Diplomatic weight from fleet power. How long does this last though for? Sure. Am I supporting as of now? It looks like I'm supporting. Did I already select these other ones? I did. Okay. Alright, so we'll be able to upgrade Beryllion Station. Now, Beryllion is one actually... I love that we're getting the solar stuff here, but we don't actually need it as a... Well, you know what? No, we'll leave it because it's blocking coming over here. So that's fine.
Research actualized.
All right, so we've got 2 new colonies underway, which is great. So where's the other colony ship? Is he still traveling? He's just started colonizing.
Potential market survey completed.
Alright, here's this dude. Where did we decide he needed to go? I mean, it's not really... I don't know if I'll ever get out here. But the research could come in useful. There's the research speed. Ah, we can exploit harvesting motes. Okay. Oh, basic combat rolls. We need this. We need to start upgrading. Oh, colony speed plus 50%? Okay. Easy. We've got 2 colonies going. We got 2 colonies
Colonial
going.
enterprise
All right, so Wentworth
upsizing.
actually is looking like, or Wentworth, whatever the hell it's called, could be a problem system just because of the caretaker fleets. But we're gonna not try and prod them actually. So we'll just wait and we'll upgrade our last one into a Starhold. Although, what's it gonna make? It's just making energy. I just could make more energy. I mean, there's really no reason why not.
Market outlier identified.
All right, we'll research.
Upscaling complete.
Everything going pretty well. Up, our food production's down. All right, but we have some Starholds coming in. So we already have a hydroponics there. We already have hydroponics there. We already have it there. We don't have it here, so that will have hydroponics. All right, there's our new colony. Great. All right, so why did the food go down all of a
System has
sudden?
been surveyed.
It's a good question. Ooh, that's a rich one. Okay, so now we're getting close to some other stuff. But it looks like it's down this way. So we're gonna go survey, 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 and then we'll go from there. All right, let's go back to my planets.
A system has been surveyed.
Build food. And I think build more food. Although we could use another district. And then we'll clear a blocker. Soon we're gonna have 2 more planets to work with. That's awesome. Very happy about that. Activate the machine. For 200 energy? Sure. Minor artifacts found. Great. Whatever. Alright. Last one going up to Starhold. Everything is getting upgraded to Starhold. This is good.
Upscaling
It's a way
complete.
to improve everything around the base at once.
Research actualized.
Alright, so I can't do new district until this is fully settled, but that's fine. What did I research? Oh, colony development plus 50%. Beautiful. Listening posts. Barrier defense. No, hyperdrive 2 I think is what we need. Alright, transit hub. It's a starbase building. Automatic resettlement to other colonies is enabled to unenabled slaves. We don't really doing that. But hyperdrive 2 is what we want. That's what we care about. All right, so here comes also an upgrade here. So we'll upgrade that eventually. All right, fleet command limit.
Blocker
Oh, we can increase it
liquidated.
again. Okay. Fortress is good. Fortress is really good. Warrior drones increase naval capacity and spawns armies automatically. So let's do that. Alright, so here's our new... So do we need a starbase is the question. A shipyard. It's only two away from another shipyard. I think what we do is, oh, interesting. Ship upkeep. There's really nothing else I want down here is the problem. I think we just build more solar power networks and then we change them to... we change them to something else if we need. But right now we'll just take as much energy as possible.
Upscaling complete.
Yeah, it's that
Upscaling
second slot we don't
complete.
need. 50% chance of success. Uh-oh. Geological structures in flux driven by tectonics. Great. 200 will be needed to power thorough mapping. Determine a surgical terraforming strike. Spend energy credits to stabilize planet in a more favorable state. 50% chance of success. Alright. Spam saving time. I don't know what that means. It's now an ocean world. It doesn't really make a difference to me. So does that mean I just lost it? I just lost the planet? Wait, what? I'm confused. So I'd settled the planet. Diarmo. No, I hadn't settled Diarmo. Oh, this is something completely different. I thought this was one of the new places. I don't care about the planet. I really don't. Tundra world. I mean, it's a nice world. Let's just study the planet. I didn't understand that one completely. Okay.
Upscaling complete.
Yeah, so we'll just take that extra research. Unspent trait points. Oh, we can uplift the pre-sapient species. That's dope. There's the machine points. Cost 3,000. May uplift them to full. Yep.
Situation log revised.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna make them sapient, and we're gonna make them into cyborgs. It'll be great. I still need food. And I still have blockers I can't clear. So we're gonna prioritize the food production first. Alright, we'll get to 20, 20, 50. That's a good place to stop. Just one more turn. Oh, in the meantime, we can build more solar power networks. And the hydroponics bay. Actually, let's put that at the top. That's great.
Upscaling complete.
Avalon also more solar power networks. And the hydroponics bay. Great. Paith already going for it. Alright, there's the Durasteel armor. That's upgrade. Great. Machine modification points. Yeah, more into robotics. Eon thrusters is cool. Habitat, space station. We got to follow the machine path. Alright, so they used to tell you kind of what they want you to build, like if they want more. Like within the fleet. Maybe this just has too many Corvettes. Well, we can't do anything about that now.
Outlier identified.
First contact. There's the research. How mysterious.
Good business is where you find it.
There's a new colony. Rookbot Prime and Syncraxima Prime, just as we planned it. In the other sector. Great. Okay. Features. Oh god, look how many districts it has. Jesus Christ. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is want to increase population growth. So that's a machine thing. Alloys into new machine pops. And then the second is we'll put an industrial district that turns food into alloys. Although we kind of need food. So, right, hydroponics farm first. Then an industrial district. Then a food district. Okay, they'll be busy. They will be busy plenty. Oh wait, hold on. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. That no machine assembly plants. We don't have machines on here yet. So let's get rid of that. Instead, no, we still need food. Bioreactor, no, that costs food. Nope. Oh, we do need housing. Alright, so the Nexus District is actually what's coming first. To get some housing. Alright, we're almost at 2250.
Upscaling complete.
Everything's doing pretty well so far, to be honest with you. Oh, we hit the 200 empire size. I said I was gonna stop when that happened. So now what? Oh my god, look at all these resources. We need a base out here. This is definitely the place to do it strategically. So we're gonna upgrade this to a starport next month. And Eucalyptus, or whatever the hell that's called, is just gonna chill there. And there's the ocean world. And then when this guy's done building, he'll also go back to Eucalyptus and we'll have a starport there. Alright. Asteroid Hell is a pockmarked crater. Okay, whatever. I just add stuff to stuff.
Future market survey complete.
So have there been additions to areas that we already own in terms of resources that need to be taken care of? Not really. Actually, you know what? Let's leave one. No, I was gonna say let's leave one construction ship on this side, but it's really not gonna be able to do anything. So we'll leave orders as is for now. All right, almost at 2250.
Upscaling complete.
There's upscaling complete. All right. We have a bunch of disabled gateways, which we still aren't totally sure where they're going. So my energy is high. Everything's high but food. Okay, we have unity. Buildings and districts have their build costs reduced by 10 and build speed increased by 25. That's great for me because I just have 2 new colonies. I guess I already have it. Next 6 districts provide additional housing. Upkeep from job. Okay, why don't we see what else we can do? So we can't actually do cybernetics because of an ascension perk, even though we are already doing cybernetics. Population assembly cost. Population housing usage upgrade. Envoys, trust cap for synthetics. Market fees. Upkeep from jobs. Resettlement cost. That's not bad. Starbase upgrade speed. Don't need that now. Supremacy. That's for attacking. We'll get there eventually. Politics. Don't really care about that. Domination. Deviancy. Empire size from districts. How much is that? It's 33 from districts. So that's a little bit of reduction, but it's not that great. Empire size from pops. Yeah, reducing, oh, that's a big one. 111 pops is 95 empire size. Menial drone output, though. We're not using drones. Edicts funds. Monthly influence. Upkeep. Oh, but I can't even use these anyways because of... Oh, no, I can't. Diplomacy, I don't really care about. I don't really love any of these, to be honest with you. Automatic resettlement chance is actually not bad. Yeah, let's do synchronicity. Just it goes well with our theme. Our role-playing theme here.
Upscaling complete.
All right, so more solar power networks. Great. Everything's getting upgraded to star holds. That's fantastic. That's probably part of why our empire thing is going up. And 2250. There we go. All right. There's the hyperdrive. Is that a... I think it just automatically increases hyperdrive speed. Wormhole travel. There it is. But you know what? As much as I want that and that, I also want to get our AI combat rolls upgraded. Because that in combat, since this isn't really a combat that you can do much about once it's engaged, you want the only thing to offset a power deviation, or I should say a negative power differential compared to your opponent. The only thing you can really do is just make them smarter. All right, this has been a fun session of Stellaris. I thought I thought having to stop expansion relatively this early and start growing tall instead of wide might make it less easy, but because I do have so many planets that I can settle inside that are 100% habitable because of my machines, and I just keep increasing star bases, I can just work on building fleets and star bases and overall power. And I was able to get through to the other side of the galaxy with 2 or 3 science ships without being stopped or blown up or whatever, which is great.
A system has been surveyed.
A system has been surveyed. Okay. Speaking of which, there's an arid world. Harmonious response. Interesting. Alright. Strategically, I still want to be heading more towards the center here. Did I research this already? Oh yeah, I did. Alright, so actually what we want to do is go here and then here. How are my colonies doing? Frontier sector. Here we go. Okay, so Maval Prime, create new sector. I think this is what we want. There we go. Boom. Alright, and within the sector, what's that going to do to my resources? We'll have to see over time. Nothing terrible, other than the empire size keeps increasing. Would be nice for leader capacity to go up 1. So I could put a governor there, but whatever. So wait, so what's the sector called? Maval, right? Within 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh, this is too far away.
Ships
So it's just doing it
upstairs.
automatically, so I don't even need to do anything. So we've just got construction ships hanging out now, not doing anything. Because there's nothing they can improve that I can say. So, okay. I keep saying I'm gonna take a break. Time for a break. Let's hit the upgrade here first. But in general, we're looking pretty good, other than we're maybe overexpanded. But we don't have too many. We have a decent amount of choke points. Or we've got good buffers of like aliens or, you know, neutral or whatever. Yeah, we will be back soon for more Stellaris. Thanks for joining.